My name is Charlie Engle, and I'm a writer and a professional athlete, and I do a lot of public speaking. So I'm here to give a recommendation for my friend Dave Nelson and Milestone Mind. I met Dave in a pretty interesting way, in a very organic way, in the mountains of Vermont. We were both attending another program that lasted a few days, and the first real conversation I had with Dave was actually when we were roped together in a very dark cave. And we had to learn to work as a team. We knew nothing about each other. And I developed an inherent trust for Dave during that time, having no idea what he actually did for a living. So I later learned about Milestone Mind and the fact that Dave is an exceptional life coach. I don't know if he considers that the right term, but his coaching program is based almost entirely on his own life experience. So it's why it works so well for me. And so what I mean by that is Dave has been through a lot himself, and anybody who knows him knows that he's incredibly humble about his own accomplishments. But uh, I think that once I learned about some of the things that he faced personally and physically and the challenges that he had overcome, I became really interested in finding out more about the program. So in particular, I've been a runner for a really long time, a professional runner, and I've always said that I like to have a coach in running, and it's not because I don't know how many miles to run or when to go stretch or to the gym. It's because I need somebody to talk to about it. I need someone to hold me accountable for the goals that I've set, whether they're helping me set them or not. So that's something that Dave and Milestone Mind really brought to the table for me. Before I tried Milestone Mind, I was really lacking focus. And focus is always a real problem for me because I say yes to far too many things in my life. I'm a pleaser and someone that if somebody likes me enough to ask me to come speak or to write something or do something, I have a very hard time saying no to it. And um, Dave's strength is really listening and then helping to come up with a strategy. So for me, one of those strategies was how I don't stretch myself so thin and how I find focus in the things that I really need to stay focused on and who that are the big goals that I have. So during my time working with Dave, I found tremendous clarity, and he really helped me understand that there wasn't one single path to getting to where I wanted to go. That the productive path could be found in many different ways, and I've been pretty rigid in my own personal style through the years. So he allowed me flexibility with accountability, and I really appreciated that. Dave is a very humble and generous guy with his time. I don't think he sees his job as telling me what to do. Rather, he helped me find the things that I needed to do for myself. So, what that takes more than anything else is being an incredibly good listener. The program is regimented in that each week has a goal. And Dave understood that with me, I wasn't always great at sticking to that day's goal. Sometimes I needed to use him almost like a therapy session. I needed to just unload my week's stuff and frustrations and tell him what was going on so that he could help me find a path to clarity. So anybody out there who's thinking about would a coaching program really work for them, I can highly recommend Dave Nelson and Milestone Mind if you want to find your path. So good luck.